Hello. Another beautiful but windy day in the Mojave Desert. Well, I have an update. Y'all remember I talked about getting back into my beekeeping, right? Well, I checked the county ordinance and there ain't no ordinance against it. A lot of people in our county keep bees. The beekeeping regulations are very similar to the ones I dealt with back in Tennessee, and great. There's no ordinance against the city about it, and my neighbor ain't got no problem with it. He wants to get into bees with me, and so everything's coming up roses. And tomorrow I should be getting in some of my hive equipment, and then I'm going to be working on getting the hive itself. And I go with the land straw standard. That's me. Always have. Glad they're still around. Yeah, I was 24 when I quit, and I was working for someone else. I'm a little nervous. I'm going to be watching some videos about how to run your own apiary. Feel free in the comments section to give me advice, because it's the first time I've done it. But I will be getting a peddler's license from City Hall. I'm going about this legit, regal, and legal. And eventually my friend is going to move my apiary, my one hive apiary, after I save up a little money, to hopefully a property that his family owns. He's going to talk to them. And from then he's going to try to buy his mama's property. And we're going to start a apiary containing like 500 hives eventually. Yeah, I want to go commercial. I want to go big time. I'm on SSI, but beekeeping something I think I can still do. But I have a bad back, bad hips, a lot of problems. But that's why I walk slowly like this and relax. But I just got to thinking, my health has been improving. I was seeing a chiropractor. I know what's wrong now, the doctor told me. I've learned exercises to stretch my back out and make it feel a little better. Sometimes I take something for pain. And yeah, now that I know how to manage my pain through exercises and movements, and it seems to be helping a lot, I'm going to get back into beekeeping full time, y'all. Here it goes, 44 years old, and I'm going to jump right back in. I'm going to study the business end of it, and this time I'm going to be the boss. Yep, and the name is going to be Homegrown Apiaries. Why homegrown? Because even as a kid, as a teenager, I was always growing a garden, playing with bugs and bees and stuff in the yard, and my nickname was Homegrown, and it's stuck to this day. Alright. Just remember, any beekeepers out there, National Honeybee Day is April 20th. So check your local city. Check your city and find out if they're holding an event in your city. I'm going to be doing the same. They did a couple years ago, and I went with my fiance. It was wonderful. But yes, if you're thinking about getting into the hobby of beekeeping or the profession, please go to a National Honeybee Day seminar. You get to watch, well, in ours, we got to watch a film. They brought in a land straw hive. Not a big deal for me, but plastic frames, that was kind of new. I am used to working with the just the solid wood frames, and then I worked with some of the top bar frames in the past, top bar hives. So, alright, feel free to drop a comment. I'm going to be recording my adventure in beekeeping. Everything that goes on my hive, y'all going to be coming to the apiary with me, and y'all are going to watch Homegrown Apiaries. Hopefully, pray to God, let it grow. Alright. This is Homegrown, and I'm just chilling. And I guess that about covers it. I can't wait to get my new equipment. On a side note, I also want to add that I don't know how true this stuff is, but I have been reading online, and we all know, all of us in the beekeeping world have heard of Monsanto. I'm sure the whole world has by now. They're the leading seed producing company in the world. Their CEO, I believe, is Hugh Grant, not the actor, different fella. And, well, I read something online several times that they're trying to create an ant combined with honeybee DNA. It's an ant that never loses its wings, from what I read, and they want to use these monstrosities to pollinate our crops. What if the darn things escape in the wild and take a liking to both bees and ants? What's that going to do for those beautiful species? It's going to combine them into several species of God knows what. No. Monsanto can't do this to our world, to our lives, to our bees, to our food. The GMOs and stuff in the food, some of the chemicals they put in our food, cause people, from what I understand, to mature physically a little too early. All kinds of weird stuff. Well, you know, I gotta say, nature made food. What's wrong with that? God said, this is animals, this is plants. And then some fools think, well, we can do it better. We'll make them bigger, beefier. We'll inject them with stuff. Our cows can moo 10 times louder than your cows. Just kidding. But you get the idea. It really upsets me, so I kind of have to try to put comedy on it, if possible. Although nothing about Monsanto is comedic. Alright. This is your friendly neighborhood Homegrown. Signing off. Peace out. Much love. And we'll see what happens with this apiary of mine. And later I'll be making another video showing you the site that I'm working. Yes, I'm going to be starting this evening. Later on this evening when I get home. And showing y'all the walkthrough of the teeniest, tiniest one hive apiary in the world. It's teeny tiny. It's going to have high walls because my girl's allergic. She's going to get an EpiPen, but still. It's going to have high walls separating it from the rest of the yard and made of plywood. So the bees actually have to fly like 8 feet up and over. And the lowest point is going to be facing into an open desert alley behind the house. And so that would be quite nice for the bees to just go on there. Lots of weeds and stuff grow there. I can see a little honey happening there, and the park is beyond there, way beyond there. You can see treetops. And so there'll be lots of clover and stuff, and the girls will have plenty to eat. Alright, it's getting too windy. I'm sure the audio quality on this thing has to be suffering. So for the sake of politeness, I'm gonna put it into this video. Alright. You guys have a nice day. Goodbye. Homegrown out.